Our top story for you right now, an assisted living facility in St. George could lose its license after one of its residents became trapped inside a freezer there. That resident had dementia and wandered into the kitchen freezer where she was later found. She died days later. In tonight's Justice Files, ABC4's Courtney Johns looked into the Meadows at Escalante, its history of violations, and how you can look up licensed facilities anywhere in Utah. Courtney?
Brian, some of this info only took a few minutes of searching online using the Utah Department of Health and Human Services website. And it's something that Tony Rubik says will haunt him for the rest of his life.
Really what she enjoyed doing is talking to people. It didn't make any difference where she was, who they were. That's what she liked to do.
No one talked like Tony Rubik's mom, Ricky Rubik.
Always sort of been that person for me, that sounding board for me.
Now stuck in silence, Tony can't help but wonder what could have been done. It's been 8 weeks since his mother was found unresponsive inside a freezer at the Meadows at Escalante.
It didn't make any sense to me what they were saying.
Diagnosed with dementia, authorities believe she wandered into a freezer and got trapped inside.
It'll haunt me forever.
Haunted by what happened and the fact that Tony chose this place, moving her here 2 months before her death.
I never considered any of the utilities, their service doors. What do they do if somebody gets out? I didn't look at it in that manner. I looked at it more for her comfort. Was the room nice? Have air conditioning, heating, you know what I mean? Those types of things.
The Justice Files uncovered repeat violations at the assisted living facility, including not ensuring the building was safe and in compliance. A report in 2022 filed by the State Department of Health and Human Services also suggested the administrator did not properly investigate possible abuse. Investigators also noted the facility did not post inspection results as required by law, so visitors like Tony could see them. Now the facility is only operating under a conditional license, with numerous fines amounting to more than $10,000.
I can't get past what happened, and that's been a struggle, to be honest.
Lost without his soundboard.
The silence is terrible.
Tony is breaking that silence by sharing his mother's story, wishing she could be here to share it herself. So we reached out to Meadows at Escalante, but we have never heard back. And one thing that Tony is looking into is some type of design or maybe regulation for those freezers, saying there should be something to be done about those. But the thing that's so devastating that I kept hearing from Tony is how much he loved his mother and how much effort he spent trying to find a place to keep her safe, and thinking that this was the perfect place, and having no idea about these websites and knowing about places that you could go to look up these inspections, and thinking that this was the perfect place, and just being devastated that within 2 months he lost his mother.
I could not imagine that, and the guilt you must feel.